never there.
Well, personally, I'm fine with it because the Bible says you're supposed to provide. But that's just me. I'm also like, I believe in provision.
Like it's a house there.
Yeah.
Right, because somebody does.
They believe in provision, but they don't believe in submission.
Just have to go get it. And just to show you I'm consistent on this, I have friends who were raised in more affluent childhoods and backgrounds than I was, where they had two parents in the home, one personal friend, both of her parents were doctors, and her mother, who was a pediatrician, was never around. And she went to a private school, and she'd be like, Mommy, you know, this is bullshit because all my other friends' moms are on the field trips, and where are you? And in my house, that's like so crazy because I had a single mom who was working 3 or 4 jobs, driving a school bus, also getting paid at the time $25 an hour. I'm talking about in the 90s at UPS. Shout out to UPS. And all these things. So my expectation was that she wouldn't be around because I understood at a young age, to your point, Elle, you can't have both at the same time.
Yeah.
Someone cannot be taking care of your lived expenses and be up in your face. So which one do you value more? Like mama can't be making Lunchables and on the field trips if she's going to get it.
Yeah.
To make sure that I can have the things I need to succeed in life.
Yeah.
Same thing with my husband. My husband can't be up in my face, sitting on the couch with me watching Netflix if I need somebody to send these kids to private school.
Yeah.
If I need somebody to make sure that we have our mortgage paid, not our rent paid, our mortgage paid. So I'm very much okay. Baby, go to work.
So you'll be okay with him being gone?
Bye-bye. I love you. Go get it. And that's what I want men to understand about most Black women that I know. Most of us, contrary to popular belief, don't just want a man. We want the.
See, that's the problem with women. That right there is the problem, right there. It's like how many generations, right? Have people talk about the absent dad, the neglectful dad, the deadbeat dad, the dad that's not there, right? And to be honest, right, she sounds selfish in that sense, right? It's just like, okay, fine. Now you don't care if this is the thing where, do you even care about your children, right? It seems like no, you care about him making money to give you the luxuries in life. Why do you have a degree? This is what I said. Why does it care if she's a lawyer? Who cares if you're a lawyer? Who cares if any one of these women that makes over 6 figures? Who cares? Because what? He has to break his back. He has to sacrifice his time with his kids and his partner to provide for you. Why would he care? Why would it matter how much money you make? That's the thing. Why? It does not. And this is the thing. This is the hypocrisy, right? The hypocrisy of women. Here's all these women agreeing with that. Like, oh, yeah, great. And yet, for generations, women have complained about men being neglectful, not being there for the family, not being there for the kids, right? Only being, because you got to think, a man that works hard, comes home, he's tired. And you expect him to have more time for the kids, more time for you. So really, it's like he's an absolute slave, right? And then this is what women want. Make money, work hard, make money for the family. Come home and now have time for the kids, maybe even chores, maybe have time, spend time with the kids. Whereas he might be a robot. That's the thing. That's the hypocrisy, right? That's the delusion I try to talk about. And I think that's disgusting right here. Because this is the thing. This is the danger that women are spewing. And they can't even see it counteracts things. With one hand, women saying, like, men are not there for his kids. Men are absent fathers. Next minute, yes, go make your money. Leave the household. Mwah. What the hell? It's like, this is the thing, right? I'm sorry.
Capitalism, baby.
It's rough. I don't want to be. I don't. Now you laughed at me when I said this because you don't think it's possible. But if I end up with somebody, that's why they need to be someone who I know I'm friends with. Because I don't think like these women are talking in generalities about what it would be like to have a man, what kind of imaginary man they would want in their life, right? It's so different once you're face to face with a person. If you care about that person, you care about what they go through, not just what they're worth to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to be with someone who cares about me. I care about them, so I'm going to be willing to give, but vice versa. Because they care about me, they'll be willing to give. And then you're a lot closer to 50-50. You're a lot closer to both sides making compromises, on what they want as opposed to for what's beneficial for both of you. You see what I'm saying? And it's easier. I feel like when you like they're talking, and I think to a degree, in different ways, men do the same thing. If you approach a relationship, if your mate is just a list of things that you need in your life that they need to fulfill, that's not good enough. I don't think that's good enough for a healthy relationship. I mean, people are in those kinds of relationships all the time. I just, I don't think it's good enough.
Here's my controversial thing. I don't think men are doing that. I don't think men in general are doing that.
No.
I've said this before, and I think I've said I've shown you this in our maybe our last one or the one before.
Mm-hmm.
All these women, right? Mm-hmm. They have options. There will always be men out there, and if you remember this, my own quote, always be men out there that want. Women will always have men out there that want to be with them, want to have sex with them, want to be boyfriend, girlfriend with them, hell, even want to marry them. Mm-hmm. And yet these women, they will probably say it, that they're single. Why? Because the men that they want don't want them. This is the thing, right? Men that don't even, that they don't want, but these men would be friends with them, would get to know them, would treasure them, would love them. But they might be the 50-50 thing, right? They might be whatever, right? And this is the thing where women want these perfect men, these perfect situations, okay? And I say that it's not men don't want to do that. I mean, of course there's some men, right? But I think men in general, they just want to be happy. They're not necessarily looking for perfect, because men are, anyone that says they want perfection is an idiot. But men just want to be happy. And usually for men, it's just happy like a woman that loves them and be there for them and loyal to them and give them kids, right? That's it. That's mainly that. Okay. And men will gladly sacrifice their lives, provide and all that shit. These women, they want a top tier man to cover every perfection, every category. That's the issue. And that's what I think a lot of women are suffering from.